So a few exercises and stretches with a band. So first, with the elbows bent on the side, the leg on the floor, knee bent in line with your hip and parallel, the other leg up and a little bit bent with the foot towards the ceiling. Extend the leg, depending how far your hamstring allows you to extend. It can be a little higher or a little lower, and then bend the knee in good alignment. Breathe in to stretch the leg and breathe out to bend the knee. Breathe in to stretch the leg and out to bend. 2 more times. Breathing in, then out, and the last one. Keep the knee bent and point and flex the foot into the band to strengthen the ankle. 5 times. You can also do 10 if you find it beneficial. 4 and 5. Then straighten the leg, one to the ceiling and the other one, it can stay bent if that's more comfortable in the low back, or you can stretch it out on the floor. And this is a hamstring stretch. The level you're gonna have the leg up, it depends on how your tailbone is resting on the floor. So you don't want to be lifted in your pelvis. Then point and flex the foot there. You'll get the stretch of the different part of the back of the leg. Maybe more to the calf when you flex the foot and more at the hamstring when you point it. 5 times. And then with the foot pointed, lower the leg and lift it. Breathe in to lower and breathe out to lift. In to lower and out to lift. In and out. Last one. Bend the knees and we'll change legs. So extend the knee, foot towards the ceiling and then bend. Breathe in to stretch the leg, breathe out to bend it. 3. Keep the knee alignment good. 4 and 5. Keep the knee bent and point and flex the foot. In breath to point, out to flex. 1. In breath, out 2. Breathe in, breathe out 3. Breathe in, breathe out 4. Breathe in, breathe out 5. Hamstring stretch. Extend the leg to the ceiling. If you want, extend the leg to the floor. Stay for a few breaths. Then point the foot as you breathe in, breathe out to flex. In to point, out to flex. Breathe in to point, breathe out to flex. In to point, out to flex. One more last one, in and out. With the foot pointed, lower the leg as you breathe in, breathe out to lift it. 1. In breath and out 2. Breathe in and out 3, 4, and one more last one, 5. Roll backs with a band. Sit with a back upright, good neck alignment, the legs bend and together, and you have the band under the top half of the foot, so it supports the feet in the slightly flexed position. You reach forward to hold the band so your arms are long, and you breathe in to prepare. As you breathe out, you curl the pelvis and you roll back vertebra, vertebra. Breathe in to lift the head and breathe out to curl forward and then lengthen up. In breath to prepare, breathe out to roll back. You don't have to roll all the way down. You can roll as far as you feel comfortable. But if you can, it's nice to rest on the floor. And breathing out to come up. In breath and out to roll back. Breathe in to lift the head, vertebra, vertebra, and keep the tummy in. One more last one. In breath and out to roll. Breathe in and out. Halfway rollbacks with a band and arm pulls. Breathe in to lengthen up, breathe out to roll back halfway. Control the curvature in your low back, breathe in to bend, out to stretch the elbows. In breath, out, in, breathe out, and curl forward and lengthen the spine, vertebra, vertebra. In breath, prepare and breathe out to roll halfway down. Breathe in to pull, breathe out to stretch. The body stays at the same level all the time. In breath and out, breathe in to go forward and breathe out to lengthen. In to prepare, breathe out to roll back. Breathe in to pull, breathe out to stretch. 2, 3, and curl forward and lengthen up. So we'll do pelvic tilts and oyster with a band for extra strengthening of the gluteal muscles. So tie the band around your knees. So make it fairly tight so you've got that necessary resistance. You roll back to go into position. The feet are apart a little bit and the knees. So take a breath in. As you breathe out, go up. And then you'll push the knees out. 1, then the other one. One at a time. Opens out, then the other one. Your pelvis has to be steady for this, so you open only as much as you can without dropping to one side the hips. And you breathe out to push and in to return. Breathe out to push, in to return. And the last one, out to push, in to return, other side, and roll the spine down. Oyster with a band. So you align yourself on the floor, so the shoulders and pelvis are in one line, and so are the feet. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, open the knee and breathe in to slowly return it with control. Control from your center as well. You shouldn't feel anything in your low back. So if you do, the resistance is too much for you. Breathe out to open. Breathe in to return. And one more last one. Breathing out and then in. Other side. Breathe out to open. In to return. Breathing out. In and out breath. Breathe in. Out. In. 2 more. Breathe out to open, stabilizing the pelvis from the tummy. In breath to return. The shoulders are relaxed, the neck long. You can also do this series with the head down and the arms stretched. It's easier for beginners and it's easier if you feel it in your low back.